think this is a great eye. He stopped as his eyes caught Wine. She was wearing the earrings and looking gorgeous as always that he forgot how to breathe. Mr. John, are you there? Oh, yeah. He continued while stealing glances of his beautiful wife and cutting the call. He came to her. You look beautiful. He surrounded his arms around her and she smiled. Let's go. But he placed soft kisses on her bare shoulder and looked at her through the mirror. How about we stay and... We are going, Mr. Jeon Jungkook. She held his hand and turned around just to see him pouting. I want to enjoy the party. He nodded, holding her hand, and took their leave for the party. It was arranged by Jimin for the success of his big project. Wine and Jungkook were tied into a bond of marriage by their parents, but by the time their feelings grew eventually and they are enjoying happy married life. The couple was having drinks and enjoying the party until he heard an unwanted familiar voice. Hello, Jimin. She hugged Jimin with a big smile and he hugged her back awkwardly. After what happened years ago was not unknown to him and her present pissed Jungkook too. How are you, Alia? I'm good, it's been so long, almost 5 years. Now Wine understood she was her husband's ex-girlfriend who cheated on him and gave him trust issues. You okay? Of course I am. He passed her a sweet smile while sliding his hand around her waist romantically. Alia glanced at Jungkook and Wine, then excused herself she met with others. Why did you invite her? I don't know, she must have come with someone. He nodded and looked at Wine who was unbothered because her husband loved her. Wanna dance? Sure. Both of them went to the dance floor and decreasing the distance between each other, they danced together on a romantic song. Well, my idea was good to stay at home and enjoy. I understand you're not so holy, plans. Don't blame me for your unholy mind. I was just thinking about watching a movie and cuddles. Wine nodded with a playful smile while Alia eyes on them. She could feel her presence didn't affect him anymore and he was so in love with his wife. He moved on. She gulped down the drink with teary eyes and placed the glass on the counter roughly. Wine and Jungkook were done with the dance, so Alia came to them. Jungkook, can we talk? There is nothing to talk about. Holding Wine's hand, Jungkook decided to leave as he didn't want to disturb himself nor his loving wife. Jungkook was working in his office when he heard the door knock and allowed the person. He heard the sound of heels and looked up to see Alia. What are you doing in my office? He got up angrily. Please listen to me, Jungkook. Just give me 5 minutes, then I will leave from here. I don't want to listen anything. Just get out from here. You have to, Jungkook. I can't live peacefully until you know the whole truth. Whole truth? He raised his brow. Yes, the truth that I was framed by Kevin. I never knew he loves me, and to separate us, he proved me as a cheater. I never cheated on you, Jungkook. I don't believe you. You can confirm it to Kevin. He was behind the bars for drugging me and planning against me. Tears were dripping from her eyes, and Jungkook was now melting. He recalled how he insulted her after seeing her with one of his business tycoon Nathan, and guilt engulfed him. How did you know about it? He himself confessed when I rejected him. Even he threatened me, but by God's grace, I told everything to Dad, and the rest handled by him. Jungkook massaged his hair looking at the crying girl and poured the water in glass. Here. She took it and gulped down slowly. Jungkook kept looking at her because she suffered because of him. Both of them sat on the different couches as Jungkook wanted to talk to her. I never knew he could do something like this. He literally destroyed our lives. Not just our, but our baby too. Jungkook was stunned and looked at her with big eyes. Baby? Due to drugs, it impacted our unborn baby, Jungkook. I lost my baby in just few weeks. Jungkook's heart clenched in pain, his eyes moistened while Alia was a crying mess too. Why you didn't tell me about it? Would you believe me? You already hurt me enough, Jungkook, that I was scared to even tell you anything. What if you said it was not yours? Jungkook looked down, not able to answer her. You left me all alone, Jungkook, when I need you the most. I'm sorry, he whispered helplessly. Your sorry can't heal my wounds, Jungkook. It can never be. Wiping her tears, she walked away immediately, not listening her to Jungkook. He brushed his finger through his hair lovely and hid his face in his palm, not knowing what to do. Come and love it, yeah. She was humming the song while preparing her new design. Wine was a jewelry designer and have a big name in the industry. She saw Jungkook came home early and he was looking upset about something. Halting her work, she sat beside him and held his hand. Is something happened? Today Alia came to my office. Wine felt uneasy all of a sudden but didn't show it. Why? She told me she never cheated on me. Now Wine insecurities, negative thoughts were running wild. You believe her? I cross-checked whatever she said, and yeah, it's true. One of our old friends tried to break our relationship because he was obsessed with her. Wine saw tears were releasing from his eyes and a fear engulfed her heart, a fear of losing him. Jungkook? She was pregnant with my child too. Wine grasp loosened around his hand immediately and her heart clenched. The scenario was not letting her think straight and her uneasiness was noticed by him too. Wine, he looked at her with blurry vision. So, what you have decided, are you? She couldn't let out any words when Jungkook pulled her closer as he didn't want her to think anything stupid. There's nothing to decide, Wine. You are my wife, whom I love the most, and no one can change the fact. Tears left from her eyes and Jungkook kissed her forehead. I'm just upset about the whole thing and the baby, but going back with Alia was never in my thoughts. She is my past and there is no space for her in my current life or future. I'm just regretting for accusing her, and because of everything my own blood couldn't have come to this world. Tears fell from his eyes, so Wine hugged him tightly. She knew she was guilty for the sin he unintentionally did. Jungkook, please calm down. She kept saying soothing words until he was okay and looked back at him. Jungkook, I always say to you, and now again, the trust is relationship is the most important key. You loved her but didn't trust her fully, and for this, you should ask for her forgiveness. I will, because I can't live in this guilt. I trust she will think about forgiving you and start her new life without grudges. He rested his head on her chest and Wine massaged his scalp gently while thinking about Alia. She was a victim who deserved huge apology from Jungkook. Wine and Jungkook were inside the car and Jungkook was holding her hand. They both were going to Alia's house and Wine was assuring him that everything will be fine. Reaching there, they were about to ring the bell, but they heard Alia was laughing with someone, which was odd for the couple. The door was ajar, so Jungkook and Wine silently went aside. You could have seen Jungkook's face. My god, poor man was so angry seeing me behind the bars. Jungkook and Wine looked at each other which was shocked, but stayed silent. He's so nice. I was surprised he easily trusted my story, and when I told him about the non-existent baby, you could have seen his face. I'm sure he must have cried about it. Both of them laughed and Jungkook was burning in anger, but Wine held him tightly. Now what's your plan? I want to ride on Jungkook's guilt trip and will spend more of my time with him. I'll break his relationship with Wine and get back to my place. She smiled, unaware the couple was listening silently. It's not easy. Jungkook loved Wine too much. You already saw it's easy to manipulate him. Just like I break Nathan and his wife's relationship back then, I'll do the same with them. An amazing part is Jungkook now 10x richer than Nathan, and my percentage should be higher this time. Of course, buddy, you'll enjoy on Jungkook's money too. Both of them startled when they heard someone was clapping and their eyes widened seeing Jungkook and Wine. You are so cheap. Jungkook, keep my husband's name out of your mouth. You... Wine smiled and held her hair roughly just to slam it on the nearby table. See who is the real here, who use human being as money lottery. I was thinking bad for you, but here you are sweeping low for the damn money. They tried to wiggle, but Wine was too much powerful, which surprised Jungkook. Jungkook, I was just helping her. Please forgive me. You both will get what you deserve. There's no way I'll let you go easily. He glared at scared Kevin and Alia. Jungkook was still shocked that once he was his friends and cheated on him. Please forgive me, Jungkook. I won't do anything again. I promise. Fine, don't let dirt in your hands and let's go. Jerking her head, Vine slid her hand into Jungkook's hand he extended, and last glancing at them, the couple walked out. Whoa, you were fire. I treat it the way they deserve. By the way, what will you do? I will file a case against them. They couldn't come out for a long time. That's great. Both of them get inside the car with ease, as Jungkook never hurted someone. Jungkook started the car engine, but Vine noticed Jungkook was going on a different way. Where are we going? Yesterday was totally hectic, so I want to spend some quality time with you at our penthouse. Sounds amazing. He kissed her joint hand and continued the journey of their happy married life.